Hello everybody, how's it going? My name is Inky, welcome to my channel and welcome to another installment of Inky's Inside Indie. This time I'm covering this indie game named Frost, which is a combination of a card game and a survival game. It's like a survival solo card game inspired by deck building, board games like Dominion, Ascension, and like that. It's a unique take on the genre as it puts you in charge of a group of people struggling against a restless, lethal storm that you have to get through. And you have multiple different styles of play and objectives and different things. It's developed by Jérôme Bodin, if I'm saying that correctly, and it's published by Studio de Ténèbres. I think they're a French studio. And it's a really cool game. I highly recommend it. It's on Steam right now. It was released July 2016, about like 9 months ago-ish. I have covered an entire series on Frost on my channel if you're interested in seeing more content of it to decide whether you want it or not. You can definitely check out my playlists. Frost is one of them. And yeah, let me show you a little bit about or show you a little more in the game, because it's really cool. Like it's actually a really fun game. In my collections, which is a new addition to the game, I can actually see my idea cards and what is still locked in the game. I've played this game a lot back in the day. Let's go out. There's also a night mode that I can activate, which makes it like slightly easier to watch. But I like the white snow and the feeling of frost and all that. So let's go back. I'm not going to show you the tutorial. By the way, I was gonna say this is on Steam right now. It's $6.99. It's pretty cheap. It's very much worth it. And this whole series, my Inky's Inside Indie, is focused on that. It's focused on showcasing indie games to you guys that are worth your time and your money, and I think this is actually one of them. So there are multiple different, you can play classic mode or you can play one of many scenarios that you can actually unlock. Like, these are not all the scenarios, but you start with the leader scenario, you eventually get meditator if you keep playing at hunter tracker, and these all have different backstories to them and different objectives that you need to complete in the game. But I'm going to, for now, just showcase the classic mode. And if we do have some extra time, then maybe show another one of the modes. But I'll go into medium. We can actually play as a meditator. I'm just going to be anonymous. Now, how do you play this game? The frost is walking always, leaving stone and dust behind. So we too walk amongst the stone and the dust. And we survive. We have our ways, taught by the story stones, carved by our fathers and grandfathers. I've been walking my whole life, and the spirits of the great wind allow me, I'll be able to reach the refuge, the one place where the frost never goes. So we need to reach the refuge. This is my story. May it be carved on the story stone and passed upon my sons, my grandsons, and those who will, what forever? Totally didn't see that. It was overlapping with the guy's head. Objectives, medium. On medium difficulty, you can choose your objectives. You can find a refuge or fulfill any of the 2 additional objectives available displayed on the right. You can right-click on the objective to have more information. Note that some objectives require you to use and remove some resources from your deck. Good luck. So this is our starting deck. We have survivors, food, and wood. And basically, these are going to be the fundamental resources in the game. We have 3 resources of survivors, food, and material being wood. And then we have fatigue cards that get added to our deck. And fatigue is something that you eventually want to get rid of because you want to have a clean hand and you don't want any wasted cards in your hand because of fatigue. And as you play, your deck grows and grows. So you need to be very careful and take into consideration exactly what you are adding to your deck. Like, you don't want to add too much wood to your deck, because then when it comes to drawing cards, which is random, you know, RNG based, when it comes to drawing cards and you need food, you're never going to get the food because you keep getting the higher percentile chance of drawing a wood card. And like, same goes for everything in a game. So you need to have balance, you need to be cautious with how you grow your deck, and you need to be kind of in control of like what is exactly being like what is happening exactly. You have these rounds. So in one location, you can spend as much time as you want. Like this is one area. Like you go from area to area. So right now it's day 1. We have 25 more screens to go through, and we also have this many turns. 8 turns until the frost catches up with us and we die. So basically, I don't know what this counter is, actually. I've never seen this counter. So every time that you end a turn, this ticks down and the frost gets closer. But every time that you fulfill the objectives here and move forward, you get +1 to your frost counter. So you want to kind of constantly try to moderate your resources and then go ahead and not fall behind too much. Up here you get idea cards. These cards you can spend resources on to get them. For example, I think these idea cards take 1 wood. So I can permanently get rid of 1 wood card in my deck and grab this spear. Whenever this spear comes up, I can destroy an animal, like an enemy with it, and deal 1 damage to it and not lose it. But if I'm willing to lose the card, 1 use activated, then I can deal 2 damage instead, and it'll be gone forever. It'll never get shuffled back into my deck. Over here, sometimes you get positive events, sometimes you get negative events. Right now it says if I'm willing to trade in permanently a wood card, I can get 2 foresight. Like I can actually kind of see where I'm going to be going and choose that, and I can kind of see what events are going to be coming up and choose that. And then below it, we see our objectives. So right now the region we're in is the tundra, and we need to provide 2 food, no wood required, and 1 survivor to this objective requirement window here to be able to actually move forward. And as a leader, the player, you have life points. You have 4 points. There are some events that attack you, like wolves and stuff, and they attack your player character, and there are places where you can actually replenish this HP, and there are times you need to decide whether you want to take damage or move on or not take damage and fight and things like that. And then on the side over here, you have the objectives. One of the main objectives is to find refuge, which happens at the end of 25 distances that we travel, or we can shelter ourselves, gather 16 materials, being the wood, to win, as well as losing 12 HP. These are all different objectives that I can take on. It doesn't have to be necessarily finding the refuge. I can also do these if I wanted to. Now, another thing that you can do, so for example, I can drag my card into this window and have it go toward the requirement. So I've already fulfilled the requirement for survivors for this region. Another thing you can do is you can actually send a survivor out to gather something unknown. They can come back with food, they could come back with wood, they could come back with more fatigue, or find another survivor. And in the worst case scenario, they'll die out there. So let's see what happens. We do need 2 food. So what I can do is put 1 food toward that. So we only have 1 food remaining. Send a survivor out to find someone. We couldn't find anyone. We actually got an extra fatigue card, which sucks. There's a rest button that if you don't do anything in your given turn, being turn number 1 right now, if you haven't done anything when your turn starts, you can actually click on the rest button and get rid of the fatigue cards in your hand. Because otherwise, they are useless and they get added to your deck, lowering the chances of you drawing something that you actually need to do the objectives and move on. So we're going to end the turn right now. We are going to get closer to the frost, but that is okay. Because if we can move on next round, then we're going to go and climb back from 7 to 8 and be totally fine. But for example, like I said, ointment is something that you can permanently give away 2 food to, or 4, and get a heal for your dude once. Here's our food that we needed. So I can travel right now, but before I travel, I'm going to send my guys out to see if I can find anything else. It's been awful. But I am going to give 1 wood to get one of these spears. The guy, I don't know how you say it. It's super important to have at least one on you. So I'm lucky that actually a couple of them popped up. When you travel, your frost meter goes up. So you get away from the frost by 1. You get new idea cards. You get a chance of positive or negative events again happening. And then you go into another region. So we've already gotten closer to our objective. It's day 3. In this place, we could actually... This is not permanent. So if it doesn't have a line striking it like that, it means that you're not burning your card. You're literally just giving your card away, and then when your deck is reshuffled, you get it back. But these, like I said, they're permanently gone and burnt. So I can, right now, what I can do is give a food to draw a card. But since I already need food to fulfill the objective, I think maybe it's in my best interest to just put the food toward that, and then send people out. That guy died. And get more stuff. There we go. Because we already did burn a wood, and I'd like to get more wood back for my deck, because it's not fine. So here's a chance for us to get rid of a lot of fatigue cards. I think down to only 1 remaining if we get rid of all of these cards. So I'm definitely going to rest, get rid of those. So our hands are going to be slightly better. I think this is the only fatigue card left in my deck. There's also a trap that I can use. Ooh... Well, if I get wood, hold on, let's put toward that real quick. Let's draw a card. And let's see what we can get. We got another food, we can use that for to draw another card. We got a piece of wood. This might be the only piece of wood left in my deck. But... if I buy this, there's a 25% chance that I would get food out of it. I don't know if I want it or not. I'm pretty low on wood. So let me just end a turn. As you can see, it takes very fast. So you have to be kind of quick. Let's draw another card. Let's draw another card. You can actually go down here and see your discard pile and see how many cards you have in your deck left. Let's do this. Let's draw a card. Hope it's a survivor. It's not a survivor. Let's try again. Get a survivor if we can. Another time. Another time? Do I only have food left in my deck? I do. Oh. Yeah, we need new cards. So we're ready to travel and kind of get away from the frost. Honestly, I don't know what this is. I'm assuming if you're bordering the cold, then if you just try to tough it out, you get 5 cards drawn out of it? I'm not sure. But here's a bad event. This is a wolf. The wolf requires 1 spear attack to die. Otherwise, if I want to move away from this region, I will take 1 damage. And it's a menace to defeat. So here's what I'm going to do. This is a card that actually can spend wood to get rid of fatigue cards in your deck. But here's what I'm going to do. I want to put these toward that. Send a guy out. Find... oh, no. We need more survivors. I need to send people out to get me more people. I can also upgrade one of my guys. Make him a picker. By giving away a dude and a food. I don't have a lot of dudes. And I'm getting pretty close to the frost. Hold on, let's just get out of this zone. Let's just do all of this. Travel out. Get a little more comfortable with this distance. Ooh, Wolfpack attacks each turn, so you can't even get away from this guy. Because the last event, I could have just taken a hit, moved on, and the wolf would have been gone. But the wolf pack, it's not gonna let me go easily. So I'm gonna send somebody out, see if I can find another person. We are having awful luck with that somehow, and we need to end the turn right now. Now you can take the hit to yourself, or you can actually sacrifice a survivor. We don't want to sacrifice any survivors, so we're gonna take that damage. We're gonna get rid of the wolves that are after us. And then we're going to start looking for more survivors if we can. Wow. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh, Jesus, we're not getting anyone. We'll rest to get rid of that. There we go. Still need to get this. And find people. I like these supplies so much. Because they give you 4 random cards. It could be like fatigue, food, wood, survivors. And it's not what I wanted. God dang it. Do we have any more survivors in my deck? I can only hope. We're about to die. We're very close to the frost. So we're gonna travel out. Who the hell is this? A brawler? We give him food to fight for you? Interesting. We gotta travel. Because we're about to die. Here... Fortunately, we got the spear to get rid of the wolf. But... Otherwise, we're not in a good spot. I did draw a bunch of extra wood, so I'm going to put one of them toward this torch. And the torch is going to allow me to choose my next events, at least. Like, places or events. I'm going to choose the event to be a campsite instead of a freaking grizzly. And... we're going to pass. We're going to put this guy toward that. We're going to send this guy out to see if we can find anybody else. We didn't. We're gonna get the cleaver. The cleaver will allow me to either kill someone or just use the card to see if I can get more wood. We got nothing, but that's fine. Put the food toward it. We are very close to the frost. Dangerously, so we're gonna do that. Send a guy out. We didn't find another guy. That's okay. And we're gonna travel. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do... If I sacrifice this guy for cannibalism, we get 2 food from it. But that's... I don't know if I want that or not. Let's just fulfill this real quick. It can go toward shelter, but I'm just gonna put it toward here. And the turn. Oh man, we are an inch away from death. I like how, like, it's, you know, you get effects on the screen and the music gets menacing and everything gets scary. We're gonna travel away. This has not been a great sort of round so far. I can trade wood permanently for food, or I can actually trade wood for a pickaxe that can get me food, or send somebody to work and get food for me. Oh, God. I was waiting for the second one to come. I apologize for the sneeze. I should have muted my microphone. Couldn't act in time. We're definitely going to do this. Make sure that we've completed the objective in the wood tundra. And then we're going to try to see if we can make wood. We couldn't. Travel away. Too bad those events and everything are going to just disappear. A wolf pack. Get rid of that. We need 2 survivors for this. Put one here. Oh god. We can kind of see... We can also use a cleaver to get 2 wood. But I'm just gonna try the 25% chance. Nothing happened. Alright, let's see. With the torch, what is the event coming up? It's a fight. We either gotta get food or use a weapon to get rid of him. We can't even move on yet because we still need to put in 1 food and 1 survivor into this, and we are so close to death again. So close. Let's send this guy out. He brought fatigue. I am so unlucky. I'm not getting any freaking dudes. I'm gonna take this. The fire allows you to draw a card. And it was not worth it. Travel away. Still need to cover 17 more distances. Oh, no. Okay, so this is for that guy. Goodbye. We need wood. We need another survivor. So we need this hand to be a good hand. It's not a good hand. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. If I don't get wood from this draw right now, we're dead. We're dead. GG. We tried. Yup. The frost has taken over. We are dead. Game over. Alright, so let me show you another mode. Because I think we still have like a little bit of time left. Let's go into the scenarios. And let's take a look, for example, at the tracker. Which was like my latest scenario that I unlocked. What did you go, Father? Does the frost exist where you are now? And what do I do? Was the thing that killed you can be killed in return? Should I avenge you? Being a foreign publisher and developer, there are some grammatical and or just mistakes, grammatical or vocabulary related stuff in the game, translations and things like that. But it doesn't affect the gameplay, and you get the message. So we are the daughter. In this scenario, you have to find and defeat the murderer of your father, as well as transport your father's talisman to the frozen sea, and you use it. Your quest is an only quest. You won't encounter any survivors. Oh no, let's not do this. Actually, this is the hardest mode. I mean, this is one of the hardest, most difficult scenarios. I'd rather show you a little something that's a little more practical than that. Let's do the hunter scenario. We met once. Him and the giant bear. The frost was close, and you were silent. I got scared. I won't be scared anymore. You're no god to me, and no prey can escape from me. So we're the hunter. We have to hunt the bear god. Every time that we use a weapon on a contest event, we get either a food or material card, but we encounter those events only. So we only encounter negative events. We no longer encounter those better ones that like you can trade things or no. We're constantly gonna have to fight. And this deck is totally different. We get more fatigue, we get less survivors, we only get 2 survivors. Another mode is really awesome, like none of your family members can die and you only have to send out survivors to find other survivors. Here it's going to be very important to get rid or kill everything quickly and find spears and things like that. But there are a couple of options that we have. For example, we can trade our own blood to attack something, or we can do this and then input it into here to get food. Or if we find another spear, we can just use it to get food. So if by... Oh, they attack each turn. If they attack each turn, might as well just do this right now. Because it won't make a difference, really. And we will certainly take that, which will produce more food for us. A 50% chance to produce food, which failed, of course. But we do need to spend a lot more turns here because we only have 2 survivors, and the requirement for this was already 3 survivors, which is kind of not cool game, honestly. Like, all your survivors are locked in a region card, and your resources seem inefficient to get through. Would you like to unlock your resources card from a region card? They will go to your discard pile. What if I say yes? Oh, so technically we are given a chance to do it again. This time we need to... Oh my god. Well, obviously this wasn't great, so let's restart that. We're down to 1 survivor. We need 3. Okay. This is much better so far. This guy doesn't attack every round. We can give him food to just go away. Here, just go away. Just leave me be. There's nothing else that we can do. End turn. I need that weapon. And then I need you to go out and find more people for me, please. Oh my god, why are you not finding people? Find people. Find people, more people. Or, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's move on, travel. So it's important to keep your deck size pretty small in this mode, because you want to get your weapons out pretty fast. Send this dude out for people. You died. That's great. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll do that. 25% chance to produce wood continuously is not a bad proposal. This has been awful. God. Travel away. Get out of here. Ooh, so these guys require either a conversation to go away or 2 attacks. What is this? We get 3 random cards though if we do defeat them. So, I say first and foremost fulfill this. I'm down to get 3 extra cards. We desperately need them. Send this guy out for more people. We couldn't find any more people. Put 2 wood for food. We got more food. Good. Yeah. Try to get more wood. No dice. Fire's pretty good. Draw a card with it. It's not a survivor. I was hoping it would be a survivor so we can actually use the rest of this turn to find somebody else, but we can't. Oh, a grizzly. The grizzly will deal me 1 damage and disappear. And I'm okay with that. Unless we're willing to do this. Grab that. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. We need 2 wood. We need to move on. We need to get the hell out of here. Do I want to kill one of my guys? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It had to be done. It had to be done. Pretty terrible. There's nothing we can do here. We could try for food, but I don't want to like overload my deck with food items. Find wood. Wood. No, we're dead. No. 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 Okay. Let me show you the other scenario real quick. And like I said, I have so many things that are still locked in the game. Scenarios, events, things, thoughts, feelings, sounds pass by. As clouds, snowflakes, and pain in the heart of the frost. The meditation. In this scenario, the frost won't kill you. Just need to survive for 50 turns. Easier said than done, trust me. This game is really tough. It really puts everything to the test. Your analytical skills, your preparation for this sort of stuff. We're gonna send somebody out. We got food. We can get food for a card, and boom, that was the perfect round. We do need a weapon. We could get that, and I will. Get rid of a frost card in our deck, and end. Put the food toward this. Ooh. Singer's pretty good. This guy toward that. No more food. End the turn. Get rid of the fatigue. Getting rid of the fatigue is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Send the dude out. Get the supplies. Use the supplies card. We got a lot of wood, no food. End the turn. Looking for food. There it is. We have so much wood. We'll find a way to spend this. Maybe we can end the turn here. There we go. That's exactly what I needed. We're going to continue destroying this frost. And I don't know what this is. This should be in the tutorial, so go figure it out. It's not up here. Deck management game, blah blah blah. The frost, the tempest that follows, the counter goes down when you There are 4 types of basic resources. Material cards are sometimes required for region cards, but they survivors are remain. Fatigue cards are useless. There are 2 advanced resources. Charisma allows you to defeat and trade during events. 2 basic actions in frost, rest, and scavenge by using a survivor. Events. Trade. Idea cards. Temperature. Temperature dictates your starting hand size for the day. When you're below the average, you will draw less cards. When you're above, you will draw more cards. Some regions, some events, and some idea cards affect the temperature. You won't go below -4, and you can't go over +4. Interesting. That is really cool. Great addition to the game, I must admit. We are unfortunately going to get rid of this. Kill that guy. Just so we're not taking any damage. Send my guys out to find more goodies. I didn't want more wood, so we gotta get rid of the wood. We have to find things that we can trade the wood for. As you can see, it's starting to pop up a lot, so we're gonna burn one to get this card. Try it out for food in just a second. We can also give food away to get a survivor. I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. Will you find food? You found wood. Stop finding wood. We can't do anything with wood anymore. Give me 3 more cards. Let's put the sword that. Let's try for food. Let's get a survivor out of that. Let's send you out, see what you can find. You found more food. We'll get a singer out of that. I'm totally cool with that. And we're gonna travel on. So the singer is like an advanced person, is like trained, and you can actually put stuff, like give the singer stuff, like give like all these like advanced people that show up here. They operate on resources. So like you give them food for a chance to get like 3 food back, or like you give them wood and they make you a spear, like, you know, all sorts of stuff. The extractor, you don't say. Let's get 3 more cards. We need a lot of wood to get rid of this event. Can we find more wood? Actually now? don't really want to end the turn because the wolf is going to attack us right now, but... Oh no, it'll only attack us if we need to travel. Oh, here it is. Oh, baby. Get wrecked. Goodbye. And... food? Nothing. That's fine. That's fine. I actually didn't want it really. So if I give him food, there's a 75% chance that he can find a person for me. Sure enough, he did. And this person found fatigue. We need 3 survivors for this and 2 food. Not the greatest situation to be in. But, so I'm definitely going to do this. Definitely going to force creation of food. Put the food toward that. See what we can get out of it. We got 1 food. We have wood forever. I'd rather do the priest. And... put that guy toward that. We have so much wood, I don't care about burning it. And we're gonna choose plains as our next event or location because this has such higher requirements. I'm just gonna go there and end the turn. And now let's do that. We'll draw 3 more cards. Hopefully, a couple of survivors. Perfect, perfect. And do we want the torch? We do want the torch. Let's go. I knew you're coming. So what I can do is simply do this. And he heals me. He's a good event. I don't have to do anything about it. If he had shown up in a place where I needed like to lose a certain amount of HP, this could have been like an endless loop, but the thing is like those objectives don't show up for the meditator who has this ability, so that situation will never happen. In fact, explorer. No. This is actually pretty bad. You brought fatigue, that's fine. I'll get rid of it immediately. And end the turn. Are we low on food? Is that what's happening right now? Boom. Travel on. We might be able to do this, actually. So get ready for like a long episode-ish. We'll see. So we can give food for wood. But do we want to? I don't think so. We can also make a trader. But I also don't think I want to do that. Nice. Put that toward that. What can you find? More food? That's good. Let's use a torch. Let's see what's coming up as far as places go. It's pretty easy. And the turn. 1 more food. Draw more cards. We could give food to get rid of fatigue. So I'm going to use a singer to make this food and burn this food to get rid of 1 fatigue in my hand. And travel on. Ooh. Aw. Cannibalism's pretty good. But let's not do that yet. We'll eventually get there, but let's not do that yet. Keep in mind, we are producing food cards permanently. It's not that good. I could be taking my time because there is no frost, but I also don't want this episode to go on forever. You understand? So travel. Yep, that's good. Let's see what is coming up in our future as far as events go. That's very good. And the turn. Use the spear. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, travel on. It's a long way to go, isn't it? And you don't die here. You start dying like halfway in. And that's the horrible part. Like, things start falling apart so quickly. It's unbelievable. Put that there, draw another card. It's fatigue, that sucks. And turn, and food. And wood, nice. Burn the wood. Pick our place. It's going to be this one for sure. Travel on. We have chosen our destination. And the choice was great. Ooh, plant pot. So good. So good. Ooh. Another spear is also very good. Let's draw 3 more cards. Let's get this spear. Send you guys out. Oh shit. Alright, and turn. Good stuff. Good stuff. We can move. Survivalist. That's okay, we're gonna draw extra cards to make sure that we find the necessary tools to fight this guy, hopefully. We didn't. Wah wah. Let's just end a turn. See what we get. Perfect. Perfect. And make a picker, I think. So we can give the picker another food to get more food. We got 1 food. It's okay. It's totally fine. Use a torch, see where we're going. High food requirement. We're gonna travel on. Oh wait, we haven't fulfilled this yet. We need 2 wood for it. Seems like we could use more wood. We're gonna rest together with the fatigue. And yeah, where's our wood? Excuse me. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that at all. Obviously, we could do this. We could rest. We have no time limit, basically. Get rid of the plant pot. And do this. Draw another card. Travel on. Cannibals require 2 attack. We're gonna do 1 here with that. Put that toward that. Draw a card and do that. And boom, done with that guy. Send a dude out to get food if we can. We're getting so many survivors. We're getting too many survivors. Too many. Alright, end of turn. We're getting way too many survivors. Travel on. Survivalists. Done. Nice. We do have a really good deck right now. Can't believe it. End the turn. Wood? Oh. Wood? Oh. Ugh. I could go for another picker. Expedition would have been beautiful. Travel on. It's okay. Get rid of it. Scrap the nonsense. Oh man, this is a tough one. It's a tough one. Everything about it is tough. We're gonna put all of these guys toward that. We're gonna end the turn. Put this guy toward that too. Attack this guy. Make food. Yep, put it to that. And expedition. Food. Just stop giving me just one. Yeah, we'll burn the 2. We'll burn this. Get 3 wood. Put 2 toward that. And get rid of those guys. And a turn. What do we see here? Now it seems like we don't have enough food. We have 14 cards left in my deck. No, I actually think it's a lot of it is food and survivors actually at this point. Please find food. Don't find other people. We already have enough people. It's a mistake. I shouldn't be making so much food right now. We're gonna be at like a severe food surplus. This guy can get the hell out of here. I don't want to destroy this card, so we can just wait a little bit on that. Draw 2 more cards. Look at the places we're going to go to. Interesting. End the turn. Use that. And get wrecked. Perfect. Anything else we need from here? Nope. Extractor. I'm not sure if I don't remember what my balance is for my resources in my deck any longer. Like, I don't know if I have excess food or wood. But definitely a terrible round. We can get 2 food by killing a guy. And I think I'm going to do that because we have too many people. And do that. Travel on. This is probably the easier game mode. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still really hard. But it seems like you have a longer, better chance, basically, at survival. And the turn here. Oof. This is a really heavy requirement for wood. I think we're gonna have to do the Tinkerer. And hope that he shows up again. Oh. Come on, Cleaver. There we go. Do that. Draw another card. Draw another card. Cannibalism can save our ass in the future. I'm willing to take it. And then put that there. Could we possibly find more wood? Yup, found a person. Wood? Nope, food. Oh man, we have too much food. Way too much food. Burn it. I'm not even gonna take that explorer. I'm just getting rid of my food. Get rid of more food. It's getting problematic for sure. We need wood. There we go. Alright. Travel on. Food, food. And oh, this is weird. We need a weapon. We need a weapon. I mean, I don't want to use this. I don't mind that. Draw 3 more cards. And... shit. The Gatherer would be nice too. Here we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well prepared. Really well prepared for this quest game mode. 20 is really good. We're almost halfway there. Do that. Draw a card. Draw a card. See, we have so much food. It's not even funny. There's a turn. I'm trying to play it as fast as I can. I'm a little worried about the episode time here, but hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Which I doubt. It's gonna be pretty bad. Yep, still need a food for this. Try my hand at getting supplies. Yeah, travel on. Survivor, food. We have no wood. That wolf is in my face. No wood. Too much food. Get supplies. Nice. Alright, travel on. Day 69. Very nice. That's okay. That's actually totally fine. Look at all these specialized people I have in my deck. It's wonderful. One more food. It's not in here. Oh my god. Maybe we are actually short on food. Maybe I totally did not manage my inventory correctly. Yeah, it looks like we're actually short on food. Considering that I only have 4 cards left in my deck. How did that happen? I'll take the extractor, for sure. That's okay. Two wood. Totally doable. 4 people. That's heavy. We can trade food for wood. I want to get 3 more cards. There we go. Do that, do this. Get a card, cannibalism. Not necessary yet. What is coming up? That's fine. Wood requirements, I can totally handle that. In a turn, we... oh, God. We need more food. Not fatigue, food. Food? Oh. Food? Oh my god. Finally, jeez, right? Alright, travel on. Turn 25, we're halfway there. Gonna go as fast as I can. Food for card. Yes. Nope. Priest is coming up. That's good. More food for cards. Where's my wood? It's bound to pop up. It's gonna come soon. Wow. Seriously, where's my wood? Maybe I'm short on wood now. I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm... Maybe. I hope not. Food. Dude. Food and dude. Your resources. Foods and dudes. Now I'm short on food. The hell? Get rid of this guy. I don't like him. Yeah, weird. It's like we're short on food now, or just like the draw odds are like all off. Dude. Oh, good. Good. Give wood for food. Draw more cards. It's wood. We don't need. Let's see what's coming up. Alright, that's pretty easy. Very quickly done. Moving on. Sure. That. Extra cards. We lost a cleaver. That's okay. Because we're going to take another one. Boom. And try it. Nice. Not good. Still like feeling like we're short on food somehow. Travel on. Turn 30. We're almost there. I'm gonna quickly travel on. We don't need to farm there. Use that. Draw cards. Okay. Boom. Okay. So obviously I think medium may be too easy for me. Or maybe the scenarios don't even have difficulty. But I've experienced in the game, so maybe it truly is contributing, like influencing my decisions, just making better decisions. Or maybe not, because like this is easier than the rest of the scenarios, and I sucked at the other modes that I was trying to show you guys in the video. Sure. Let's choose what happens exactly. Places. Definitely not the volcano. And we're so short on food. How many cards left in my deck? 7? Yeah, let's make a little bit more food. Tiny bit. Just a little bit more food. Please. One more, maybe? Ah. Bad luck. No, we're actually not that bad when it comes to food. Well, never mind. I was like, well, let's just try for another one. And the turn. We still need the 2 wood. There we go. We can actually make more wood, but I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's necessary. I think we're sitting somewhere pretty nice, balanced. I do want to get my spear, though. If possible. There we go, nice. Kill the wolf. And let's go. I think I'm gonna start working on getting rid of fatigue from my deck. Even if there's like 1 fatigue, I'm gonna try to just get rid of it. Well, that I can't get rid of. I can just burn whatever I feel is too much in my deck right now. Like, for example, maybe I don't have enough wood. Maybe I shouldn't burn anything. Maybe I should try to get like 1 more piece of wood while we're here. Wood. And you don't want to send your specialized guys out, because if they die, because you know there's a chance of them dying, and if they die, they're gone forever. And there's situations where you really need them. No, we're fine wood-wise too. The wood was like in the last few cards of the deck. No, it was actually reshuffled. So yeah, maybe find 1 more piece of wood. Oh, stop finding fatigue! Wood me! I can take that, but I don't want to get rid of my food. Necessarily. I have a cleaver. If it comes up again, I can actually just go out and try to chop some trees. Oh, this is pretty nice too. Plant pot. I keep saying it, right? It is very nice though. Places. Okay, that's doable. And anything useful I can get out of here? I could get a singer. I could just travel on, just keep going. We're very close to beating it. Oh man, pretty excited. Turns out we're gonna have 1 victory in this video. Give me more people. No, give me more people! I need people. I'm pretty sure I'm not low on survivors. What is going on? There we go. Two food. Get wrecked. No, 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 no! Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, you're dead. That was a little too much. I do need another survivor, so please find somebody else. Ah. I don't want this wood. Look at that. It's like cannibal meat. No, no, no. Find someone. Please find another person. Burn that for torch. Find a dude. One dude. Burn this for torch. Choose my places. Choose the easier one. Dude, find a dude. Dude. Find me a dude. I don't want food. Burn that. I need wood. Good. Alright. Travel on. We need one more person. Because I just felt uncomfortable with that guy dying. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put these guys toward that so they don't die. Send you out. Found food again? I don't want food. Burn it. Travel. Dude, wood, food. Food. We gotta kill this guy. Fatigue. No, I don't want fatigue. I want people. Oh god. Let's go find another person, please. I'm begging you. Oh, there we go. Turn 43. Oof. Just 7 turns left. Let's see how we're gonna manage. You're not gonna allow me to pick my places? Excuse me. Sanctuary. Nice, nice. On the turn, we don't have what we need. I feel like we still need more dudes. That's good. That's perfect. Do that. Do this. Put this guy over here as well. End the turn. Give the food. Get a new card. See what's going on. I was about to make more food, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't think it's a good idea. Actually, do it. Just one. We burned one to get one. That's okay. Travel on. We get dudes, wood. That's pretty easy to handle. And a turn. Draw more. Get rid of this fatigue. Nice management. Pretty happy about it so far. Not happy about this. Get rid of that too. This could be interesting. Alright, so we're going to use a dude for food. We're going to use the food for more food. We got one food. Let's get this. Because I feel like we have a little too much food, wood. Maybe. Bam. 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 Oh, let's just go. It's a countdown. 5 more to go. We did really well. Like, really well. Not very good. No. 3 turns left. Oh, we're so close to victory. I can taste it in my mouth. Two. Perfect. This has been a great deck. Very happy with it. Very happy with it. Food. Get more cards. We have extra food, so let's just get rid of this fatigue. Travel on. We did it. We traveled 50 distance unit currencies. And you get your best. The frost is a creation of the mind. So you can actually try to beat your best. Isn't that cool? I think it's really cool. Okay. Well, this is basically it. I think there's like a percentage chance that through playing the classic mode or like the different scenarios, you start unlocking more in the collections. Like when I started playing this game, I didn't have any of these idea cards. I unlocked them one by one. I remember the day that I unlocked the plant pot, and I was like, oh man, that's not even worth it. But then I started using it, and I was like, holy crap, it's really good. The only issue, well, which is not a real problem, it's just like a meta in the game, is that the more cards you have, the more ideas and events that you have, the less frequently you will see a particular one, because you're going to be constantly, you know, you've added so many cards to the pool that the percentage of drawing like specific ones go down so much. But the events can get really brutal. You could have cannibals attack you, you could have wolves attack you, survivalists, a group of survivalists, or like one survivalist. A grizzly is the hardest one. Wolf packs just stick with you and don't leave you alone at all. You can get depression, you can get mutiny. It's hard, and there's more left. So I'm pretty excited. I'm playing this game actively. Like every once in a while I play around because it's actually really fun and engaging. You have to really think about every single move that you make, otherwise like your whole setup falls. But anyway, this was Frost. It's on Steam. All the information you need is going to be in the description section down below, so check it out and make sure that you look into it if you really enjoyed it. It's really cheap. It's like $6.99. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this other episode of Inky's Inside Indie. Hope it was to your liking. If you did like it, leave a thumbs up on the video. I'd greatly appreciate that. I seem to be unable to speak now at the end of the video. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for your time and attention. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.